Hey, little one. Yeah. Papa also has to come check on you. Everybody says, oh, it's so skinny. You look so cute. You're not skinny. You're rolled over. You got little, nice little hips, little shoulders, little waistline. You look good. Yes, you do. Love to see you running and stuff. What do you think, Hattie? We'll give y'all some of this. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of this. Yeah. Here y'all go. There y'all go. Come on, Mama. Come on, Granny. Come on, Bill. Don't ever. Nah, nobody calls you over here to supervise this operation. Nobody says go get that donkey. Nah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Okay? Papa didn't mean to say it. If I was in there, I'd be in charge. If I was in there, I'd be in charge. I was there with a baby. I take care of babies. Tell him, Ivan, you take care of babies. Yes, he does. Y'all look good. Look at you, big boy. You look good too. Yes, you do. All of y'all look good. She's pretty. That's a pretty little girl. Granny's holding up good. Yeah, she's looking good. Granny's got plenty of milk. This baby's showing it. Yeah. Listen to Johnny. Johnny's a pain in the butt. I love Johnny, but he is a pain. Well, look who he runs with. Look who he runs with. That boy right there. You ready to go in the back with the girls? Let's go. See you later, little one. Hey, man, guys, bunch of outlaws. Breeze outlaws. Ought to be a big sign, Breeze outlaws. Good morning, folks. Gigi and I are about to go vote. We always vote. We feel it's our duty to vote. And we're sitting here waiting till lunchtime is over. Actually, it's about 12 something. So we'll probably go at 1. That way the lunch crowd will be out. Anyway, my little wife sitting over here. Pretty. Got looking at stuff for the little girls for Christmas. I think just give them a spanking and be done with it. And my girl here, she's tired. We've been out feeding up. Today is the 8th. Alexa's still here because of the COVID stuff his mom and his stepdad have. And we'll be taking him to school tomorrow. I think we're going to do it a little bit different. Lester will pick him up or whatever. Maybe for the rest of this week, I'm not sure. So he doesn't have to go home to where they're sick. We'll see how it works out. All right, I'm going to cut this off. And and we'll just go on out and vote. Catch you guys later. You go. You get it? You get it? Want some more? Hey, you want some more? What? No, no, that's my phone. You can't have my phone. You know you can't have my phone. Why be such a silly kid? Why you want to be a silly girl? Like a bird. Like a little bird. That's Heidi's feet. You're not going to eat her feet. Heidi said, I don't know about this, Pawpaw. I can't even take a nap. We just got back from voting, and I sat in the car with them while G went in and voted. And she come out and I went in and voted. And Carla's in the other room watching TV. Coda likes to eat a bite or two and take off, and in a minute or two she'll come running back or crawling back for another bite or two. Ben Hattie, we got things to do today. We ain't gonna sit in here all day and feed babies. No, ma'am. She sound asleep. All right, catch you guys later. You know, people say, hey, Papa, you need to get some help. Well, look at the help I got. I'm not talking about these people. I'm not talking about these people. This is what they give me. This is what they give me to help. Are you my helper?
No.
Yeah. You kidding? Yeah, Papa, you need help. Well, this is what they give me. Well, I have fun with her. She's a pretty good helper. Pretty good helper. All right, I got Miss Gate. Hey, boys. I got your food. I've got your food. I've got your food. There you go. Let's go, Eddie. How do you get in the pond? You're going to sit on the floor. You ain't get up here with us. You're wet. Soaking wet, Hattie. Yesterday evening, almost dark, waiting on Gio to come get Coda Bear and Carly. And G had them, and plus she had this little girl. Now, Coda Bear's still a little bitty. And I was playing on the porch. All three of them played on the porch, and she had the front door open. She was right there in the little office area doing something. Someone come in and went back out and left this gate unlatched. You have to keep this gate latched. If you don't, them two little big girls, Carly and this one. Johnny, you're gonna get in trouble sitting over there, son. That's Gigi's. No, sir, you'll be in trouble. I'm serious. Anyway, G come out, and it got quiet all of a sudden. Got quiet. And I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna show you something. You see underneath that table? You see that little brown handle? That's a handle of a little wooden spoon. Yeah, a little spoon. And she come out, and them two little girls had left Coda. That's funny, Coda Bear's fun. Coda's playing here on some toys on this apartment. They had come over here through this gate, through this opening, and we're gonna put cow panels along here, Bria and I, so her goats can run all this area here. Logan said they could run over here. And we're gonna put cow panels all the way across, and we'll put a gate here. So far we haven't done it, but it's something we gotta do pretty soon. These little girls had come through this opening and was over here about this truck. Look how far I'm going. And they were taking off down this hill. And G hollers, and they don't stop. Luckily for her, because I wasn't here, she had a hard time chasing them down. She could have caught them. It would have been a little bit difficult for her, but because they had a head start. She called, Lex was still here, and Connor, they come running out. What's wrong, G? She said, the babies are getting away. And they took off and they caught them and had to bring them back. And them little girls were so upset. They were going down this hill right here when they caught them. This little trail here goes up to where Logan's greenhouses are. And Logan come by yesterday and dropped his equipment off, and I said, you need a ride home, I'll give you a ride. And I had the little girls with me. And he stood on the edge here, and I drove him home. He says, and G was telling him about what they done. He said, where would they be going? I said, I guess they're coming to see you, Logan. But yeah, they got in trouble. This is Logan's trailer truck. He parks it over here. He's afraid somebody mess with it up there until he moves in. And that's his tractor and mower there. So he brings all this stuff down here. It's kind of funny. He come down on his bicycle now and get the tractor and go back and work. And when he comes back in the evenings, he'll drop the tractor off and get on his bicycle and go back. And if he needs something else, he'll ride on his bike back down and get something else and go back. That's why I was having to yesterday. He had 2 or 3 different pieces of equipment that need to come back down here. We got some robber bees. Got into my bee room yesterday. The honey is covered up. I can't get to it. We just haven't had time. They'd like to get into these hives here, but they can't get in there once I put those fronts on them. They can't get in. They can't figure it out. But you'll notice there's bees all around out here. And they're in that bee room. I can't do any work in there because they're too thick in there. I let whatever yesterday and smoked them out. Look at them all around that door. I don't know if you can see them. That room's full of them. That's where that honey's at, but they can't get to the honey. It's all covered up in a tarp. But they want to get it. Let's see what your mama's doing. Bree's pretty good on tractor. I like to make fun of, right? I cannot be nice to her. Yeah, she's actually doing a good job. She's pushing up all this old hay into a pile, and then we'll burn it later on. You can't go out there with her, baby. She's on a tractor, okay? You gotta stay with Papa. And we gotta watch Ivan, because Ivan's out in the front, see? Yeah, Ivan's right over here. And Ivan will try to escape. See, he's easing off. He's trying to escape, baby. You gotta watch him. All right. Let's oh yeah. What?
You trying to show everyone how good I am?
Yeah, I was telling them how good you are. You know I'm not gonna brag on you.
I know.
I did brag on you.
I'm about done.
Wait now, talk to your mama. Huh?
Drag it and I'm done.
What is it?
Said I'm about done with these hay piles and then I'm just gonna drag it and I'm done.
All right. What you gonna drag it with?
Lester's right.
Oh, okay.
And my dad's side by side. I really should have thought harder before I got a golf cart.
Well, I'm surprised you thought it all.
I had to remind myself that the camera was going just now.
Oh, you're gonna probably do an obscene gesture.
Yeah.
That would be so I don't know what to your pawpaw.
That would be so just like Pawpaw.
All right, baby, I'm gonna get out of your way.
Dad,
Look at him. He's just, he'll eat a bite or two here, walks way over here and has another bite or two, way over there for another bite or two, and in a minute he'll take off. And there's nobody home, or even though nobody over there this morning. There's no dogs and nothing over for him to play with. He just wants to prowl. He's just a prowler. I'm gonna walk along here and just let you look at these robber bees that are trying to get into my bee room. Hang on, baby, we're going. See them? They smell that honey. They cannot get to it. It's all covered up with a tarp and all sealed up. But they know it's in there. So they're constantly, now probably, there's no way I could go in and extract that honey today with all this going on. There's no way. And that's where all my equipment's kept. So I'll have to wait and try to do it at night. These guys will go back to their hives at night. They're not coming out of my boxes. These are wild bees coming out of the woods. It could be several different bees from several different hives somewhere. If not, if they had a one hive, then there is one big heck of a hive somewhere. And it's going to be within 3 miles. That's how far they travel in looking for food. But it must be a big hive unless they're coming from several different ones. But anyway, yeah, you can see them. You can hear them. And I got my lights turned off in there, so when it start getting late, they'll come out to the daylight and go home. That tarp's got all that honey covered up over there. So they're not getting into it, but they can smell it. They know it's in here. Say it that way. They're on everything out here. Everything associated with me collecting that honey, like my smoker here, they're covered it up. It has that odor to it. They know it's related. All right, baby, you ready to go? Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go see G. This is my help for the day. Kippy, Heidi, and Carter. Eyes are pretty well normal. Now those bees there live here, and they're coming up out of that hole, and they're going out and collecting pollen and whatever. And there's a few robbers around that one over there. Not many, because they can't get in. What? We're going. And so these hives they're settled, they're quiet. All the robbers are going over to my man cave, my bee room, where they know there's honey stored in there. So I'll have to work that at night. I'll have to do it, process it at night. I may try to do it tonight. It's supposed to get cold this weekend, or colder. And it'll be a little bit harder to work if it's cold. So I may have to go out tonight, and I've got everything cleaned. I've been working on getting everything all cleaned up and sanitized. So all I got to do is go out and start uncapping them and extracting the honey. And I can even leave the honey in the extractor until I'm ready to bottle it up if I need to. But I usually try to do it all at one time. We'll see how it works out. I'm gonna close this video off. Me and Heidi, Macy, Kippy, and that little girl are sitting here on the porch because little Cashin is asleep, and she'll be loud. And G's watching him and doing some stuff in the house. Anyway, I just want to say those bees, when they're robbing like that, they're not aggressive to us. Bree come running in yesterday, telling me there's bees everywhere, and I went right on in there and turned the lights off. And so they would come out when it started getting dark, and they didn't bother me a bit. And there was thousands all around me. I went in there, just reached up, turned the light off, and I smoked them a little bit to kind of hurry them up, but wasn't a problem. And they're back today. So I'll have to process the stuff at night, the honey. And hopefully tonight or tomorrow night, whichever time I get some chance. But anyway, I'm gonna close this off, get it out to you guys. Catch you guys later. Love you.